Baby Trolley.
Hey, this is our version of Tequila Gourd 1!
It fades in.
Opening doors like this.
And
I
you see
come
the
in.
sun is bright behind us, coming into
It's
the
a
dark,
portal.
evil lair
And you
of
see
the
this
bad guys.
gourd head. And me and we drive in.
On our Harleys.
And Ken turns off his motorcycle.
And I'm
And
marching up to the bad guy.
And then he's like, hello.
You must go guard the road.
We go on quite the trek to get there.
And then we see the opening title and it says Tequila Gourd.
That's the movie.
And then me and Zena come up and we're like, we gotta get in here, or something like that. And they're like,
And I'm like, you can't come in here, it's restricted area.
Yeah, we told them. So they go hightailing it out of there.
Yeah.
Down the road.
and then we sneak in.
Skateboard Gourd head, our boss, calls us back and it's like,
They're
they
here.
are here. I'm like, Obi-Wan Kenobi, are you sure?
Because he loves Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obviously.
Skateboard. This is your first scene to see him, by the way. He's got this big old head
Can't
of
see
gourd.
his face.
And he's got this deep voice, and he's saying that
Not Obi-Wan Kenobi, the enemy spies.
We go find them.
we go to find him.
And we do find them.
Yeah.
And we're like, don't move!
And Zena says, you'll never catch us. So we run away and they're like, and they're like, don't move. They catch us again and then Ken's,
Xena goes down. She's gone. Done for.
so I take off my helmet.
We start taking off our clothes for some reason. Not
It
sure
was just
why.
hot.
Yeah. We start throwing him at
Get
him.
him on the ground and beat him with a stick.
I beat him with a stick.
Well, anyways,
And then I knock him down and say, you'll never win. And then I go over to Xena and I say, are you dead, Xena? And she's like, no. And then I'm like, no. So Xena says, let's go get the bad guy. Because I didn't know the bad guy's name. They didn't tell me.
well, anyway, so they go to the base, right? Open the doors, and there's Gordhead standing.
And they run at him in a weird angle, and he's
They're
like,
thinking they're gonna take him.
Joseph throws us away with his superpowers. The gourd has superpowers. And then we come back and knock the gourd head off and Joseph's all,
So we go on a mission.
he's like, you and you.
Gordhead sends us out to go find his head of Gord.
We looked for a really long time.
We looked everywhere.
Then we
and what do you know? It's right where it landed.
Right underneath him.
right where it landed.
He doesn't know anything.
Well, then I looked left. I looked right. I looked down. No.
And that concludes.
One. And that is the cue for Tequila Gourd 2. Tequila Gourd Doso!
What's up, homie?
Deuces.
Tequila Gourd 2 starts out just like this.
And our new base, alright?
This is a great new base.
And it's way more better than
It's
the last
a
one.
real success.
Couldn't have done it without the new guy though.
Hey, new guy.
Come here.
So there's this new character in Tequila Gourd 2. His name is
Miniboard Gourdhead. And I'll call you Miniboard Gourdhead, named after me. Skateboard Gourdhead. Have a seat.
He gets the
What
gourd
about
head.
us? Because
I've been in the
this whole time.
whole one movie. He's just came in. He gives him the
no,
gourd
he
head
is.
and a chair. We just had to stand there.
We always just have to stand.
We just stand.
Well,
Everyone-
anyway, so then we go out to get some briefcase
or
that's
something. I don't know.
ridiculous.
Anyways,
And then
Luke. We see Luke.
Yeah.
He goes back to his lair, and he's
base.
like,
now that there's 4 bad guys, I gotta find a new bad guy because Xena went away to Ethiopia and Peru.
She's on a trip to Ethiopia and Peru.
yeah, which doesn't make any sense, but you know.
So I call Black Crow, and he's gonna come help me on Thursday after lunch.
Thursday,
After lunch,
on the porch,
I know, it's Black Crow. How you doing? Good, man. What's up? So I trained Black Crow for no reason. He was already trained. Then he asked me, who are these people on your wall with this picture? There's like 400 pictures on the wall, and he picks this one. And he asks me, and so I tell him, I say, a little over 2 years ago, but it was really 5 years ago.
how him and his brothers and sister were in the old abandoned house, and it
plane.
caught on fire with a boom. And it,
Burn forever. So I lost my brother and my sister and my other brother in the house fire.
Black
Crow.
Crow tells a story about how he's in a monument.
See, he lost his brother. And so I wonder, will we ever see my brother or my sister or my other brother or your brother again?
they start crying like this. blowing their nose in their hand.
And then we leave. So we're sneaking into the bad guy's base.
And they sneak past me because they told me to guard the road, not behind
We're
me.
out guarding the road, just like we're always doing.
Every day.
And they sneak past us.
And throw rocks and mess you up again.
Really,
We're looking, and Mini Board grabs Black Crow and is punching him, punching him, punching him, and punching him. And then I'm like, Black Crow,
Where is he? And he runs off. We put him down. It's like, he's really small. Must
Yeah,
not been very hard at
'cause-
all.
It was really hard.
but anyway, so we lock him in the fridge.
Lock him in the fridge. So they locked him in the fridge.
And then we go off on our way.
On our way, we go and guard the road again.
Yep,
Just like we always do.
always.
But I sneak in and I kick down the door. And I come in, their Mini Board and skateboard are gone. Okay, but I hear Black Crow.
So he goes to the fridge where Black Crow's locked.
And I'm like, he's like falling down, and I'm like, are you okay, Black Crow? And he's like, yeah, but I can't walk, you're gonna have to carry me. So I carry him, but he's really not hurt. Anyways, we get outside, and so I throw Dylan on the ground.
I have you now.
He's like, you'll never beat us. So we're fighting.
Anyways,
So
me and
we're
Bethany start
fighting.
fighting to each other because we're mad.
Well, like, I wanted to fight somebody.
And I want to fight somebody. We're both.
Mini Board Gordhead actually does have some superpowers, and he lifts Dylan up. But like this, not like this. He's trying to choke him, but it's like with his hand, and it's kind of weird.
Okay, J3 does this crazy backflip
Like
and this
5
takes
times.
us all off guard.
And then we all run away, and I'm like breathing hard.
And J3 is like totally out of breath. I guess
And
he's out
way
of
ahead
shape.
of us.
I can't go on. You're gonna have to go without me.
That's a good idea.
And he runs off.
And then Joseph comes in. He kicks me into the sky.
He kicks him so high.
Slow motion, and it falls.
And then he falls.
Slow motion. And Dylan's back, and he's like, I couldn't leave you. And Mini Board says, run away and never return.
And the skateboard's like, what are you doing?
So they all run away and they chase us over there. And this is the big part. Okay, so we're trapped. We're trapped at the edge of the driveway. And Skateboard comes up and he says,
Zena never told you what happened to your brother, did she?
She told me enough. She told me you killed him.
No, Luke. I am your brother.
No,
And I'm your sister.
it's not true.
And I'm your other brother.
No!
And Dylan, I, your brother.
No, that's impossible!
Join me, and together we can rule Ada as brother
And sister. And other brother.
And friend.
and friend's brother.
and Joseph is chewing gum in this scene. The big finale, and he's chewing gum.
I'll never join you.
So I jump off. It's pitiful.
Join us, Black Crow. Don't suffer the same consequences as he did.
Dylan leaves.
Skateboard's like, go get them. And so we go.
Then we go and we kick down the fence.
They kick down a fence.
And then Kent jumps off the edge.
He was just trying to be dramatic.
Like this far. And he's like, oh, that was a big jump. And we escape through our little tunnel, go back home.
I start crying. It's so sad.
We're really sad. We think about our lost family members, and we're really sad. But someday, in the future, we will be back and we will save them. Or kill them.
So basically, we win.
Yeah, bad guys are the winners. Good guys are losers. Because they're like, can't like control their emotions.
They just cry all the time. So that would be the end of Teleport 2? Was that the end?
Yeah.
Kind of leaves you hanging for Teleport 3.
And I should also mention there's a lot of cats in To Kill the Gourd too.
There
That's an
is.
important aspect. You ready for To Kill the Gourd 3?
Because I'm not.
Cue to Gilligord 3.
Welcome to the show.
Traces. Oh. Crazy.